Is a perfect storm of different things.
A perfect storm leading to more issues at the St. Louis City Justice Center. Today, St. Louis's public safety director addressed criticism surrounding yet another disturbance at the jail. Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Michelle Lee. Mike and Ann have the day off. St. Louis public safety director Dan Isom spoke today about the latest assault this weekend at the jail, where about a dozen detainees beat up 4 other detainees. Those involved were taken to the so-called CJC annex on the grounds of the former Workhouse. The city is getting criticism for moving them there since the Workhouse was supposed to be closed earlier this year, and at one point it was. Isom says by moving the inmates there, the city can make necessary repairs at the CJC. Alex Fees joins us live tonight with what else Isom had to say.
Isom said charges are expected against the dozen or so detainees who allegedly assaulted 4 others early Saturday morning. Isom also said when detainees are transported to what they are recently referring to as the CJC Annex, it's actually the newer portion of what used to be called the Workhouse.
Chief Isom, are you concerned at all about the perception that the public might have about the safety and security of the CJC building itself?
We all are concerned. It is a facility, as we reported to the Citizen Advisory Committee, that needs $20 million in upgrades and repairs.
City officials say just before 12:30 Saturday morning, police responded across the street from City Hall when about a dozen detainees on the 4th floor of the Criminal Justice Center beat and kicked 4 others while on recreation time. Corrections officers removed the targets of the attacks and used pepper spray to, quote, de-escalate the situation.
So the St. Louis Police Department has already completed a police report and charges will be filed against the persons who were involved in the attack.
Officials say inmates who participated in the attacks were transported to the CJC Annex. I asked Isom if the Annex is what used to be referred to as the recently closed Medium Security Institution, or MSI, Workhouse.
The Annex, which most people cannot see from Hall Street, is a portion that was built in the mid-90s.
Isom said the Workhouse was a dormitory-style jail with beds all located in one large room without separation, a situation he called ripe for inmate-on-inmate abuse.
In the Annex, they are pods with individual cells, which can possibly have 1 or 2 detainees in each cell.
Now, the former police chief says that all 4 people who were injured Saturday morning received medical care after they were transported to a local hospital. Their injuries are non-life-threatening and all have since been returned here to the custody of the CJC. Downtown, Alex Fees, 5 on your side.
Well, this is the 6th incident at the City Justice Center in less than a year. If you remember, back in January, there was an incident where some detainees refused to return to their cells. In February and April, there were riots. Inmates broke through the windows, they set fires, and threw furniture out into the street. Then there were 2 more disturbances just last month. After the riots, city leaders blamed a bad locking system, saying that they can easily be manipulated by the inmates to get out of their cells. Isom also says the pandemic is just making people restless. He says there are other issues at the CJC which will take a while to fix.